Hey guys, KB Miller here with the latest installment of the video blog, the traveling blog. Um, how's it going? I know everyone's asking what's up with this apparel with my big sunglasses and my extensions and everything. It is the last day of summer, so this is my homage to the last day of summer. The sunglasses and the clunky jewelry and the cool hair extensions. Let's take these off because I can't really see you guys through them. Oh, they are my favorite. They're my Juicy Couture's, so they're my favorite. Okay. I'm an East Coast girl, what can I tell you? So, and we love to please, and you guys have been asking to see things. And since somebody burgled me and you guys have just seen like a lot of stuff that I didn't think you guys were gonna see, what can I say? You guys get a whole new thing of behind the scenes with Kim. Okay. Aren't they killer? Look at the little turtle. Isn't he cute? And then the flower. We love clunky jewelry around here. We're going to take them off because like any girl knows that fashion is sometimes painful, and those clunky things, I don't think I'd be able to finish this whole vlog with them on. All right. Normally I would start with showing everyone else's books and talking about those things, but since you guys just got to see a sneak peek of the Harvest Moon doc and cover, my unfinished post to the fans, I didn't realize that somebody had come in, and you guys got to see everything that was up on my board that you guys weren't supposed to see. It's supposed to be a secret for you guys later. So let me explain some of the things that you guys just saw. Everyone knows that I am very much an East Coast girl, Baltimore, and I love it. Yes, I am very much into my animal print. As you can see, my homage to leopard print. Every good East Coast girl knows that if you can't get out in the sun and you can't get to a spray tan or a tanning bed, Jergens Natural Glow, so we can have that orangey look. And I did my best attempt at a poof, but I'm telling you that the older that I get, poofs just don't happen for me. They go poof, gone. And my cool extensions, which I love. Okay, a few more things that everybody wants to know. Oh, a good Jersey, Baltimore, Delaware, New York girl will always have some lash tinsel to give your lashes that glittery look. And I don't have mine on today just because it is killer to get off. Seriously, it really is. And some sort of shiny, glossy lip gloss, which we have plenty of. Okay, somebody else asked me, I got a question, is my cell phone, because somebody saw it in a picture someplace, is my cell phone really pink leopard print? Yes, it is. And not only is it pink leopard print, but I have an entire office studio to match my leopard print craze. And you guys saw my bed and my shoes and everything. Yes, everything is leopard print in my house. Apparently people didn't realize that I am that crazy person. My pink quill. And my hubby got that for me a while back, and it's all rhinestone, which I love. It's really hard to write with, but it will give you the diva complex. And of course, everyone has gotten used to my diva mug with coffee, of course. So I'm going to get to a few other things before we start the whole book thing today. Just so that we can get this stuff really, really moving. Okay, shows. We got our Grimm back, guys. Woo! I love it. Did you guys see last week's episode? If you haven't, I won't give any spoilers, but let me just say this, that Hank knows that what he's seeing now is not him going crazy, which is awesome. I want you guys to get your calendars ready because I'm going to give you a few dates so you can mark your calendars. September 30th, we get Once Upon a Time Season 2 back, and according to the trailers that I've been watching, the previews, Captain Hook is going to be in this, and I have been, when I found out, I was on the phone on three-way with Jen and Willow, and I was screeching because it was phenomenal, and I just can't wait. We get our Winchester boys back, ladies, October 3rd, so mark your calendars. we get the whole Stefan, Elena, Damon, Delana, that whole big pot of yumminess back on October the 11th. I'm really anxious to see what's going to happen with Jeremy there. And everyone talks about the other characters. I really want to see what's going to happen with Jeremy. New shows. I know that Willow is looking forward to The Beauty and the Beast that airs for the first time on October 11th. I'm going to watch it. I'm not as excited. I'm hoping that they prove me wrong and that it becomes something that I love. But then again, I'm kind of hoping that they don't prove me wrong because I fell in love with The Secret Circle and they went, kick that off the air. So, the one new show that I am looking forward to is Arrow. Every preview that I see of this, it just draws me in more and more and entices me very much. So, October 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Arrow is going to premiere. I'm really excited. And yes, we're getting ready for fall. Now, another real quick little thing. Make sure you look underneath of the video blog because the Rafflecopter's still up for... This is like the last day of that giveaway. Plus, don't forget to go in there if you haven't already. The Back to School Best giveaway. Today's the last day that you guys will be able to enter that as well. Pictures of you, student teaching, or your kids in their best, holding up, you know, memorabilia or a book of one of ours. And you'll see pictures of my monkey in there on his first day of school, which was hysterical to say the least. Okay. Book pages. I'm going to start doing this on the vlogs just because we're bringing exposure to authors, but there are pages behind the scenes that are also doing the same thing, and I don't think they're getting nearly enough of recognition. Paranormal Reads. They always have something going on their page every day, whether it's Teaser Tuesday, you know, I can't remember everything that they do. Paranormal Book Club is the same exact. They all do these things. Like each day they'll have something different. And the owners of those pages, they're friends, so there are always things going on. R&M Fab Book Reviews. This is a new page that started, and I know both of the women that are running it, and they are amazing, and they're trying to help out a lot of indie authors and stuff, so check them out. Give them a love like. You can find their link on this blog as well because I adore them. I Love Books. One of my very close friends, Dawn Hagen, she runs that site with her husband, Jason. Love, love, love them. Make sure you check them out. The Mystical World of Book Reviews. It's run by one of my girls. We call her Furfur. She's one of the Furfurs. Jennifer Ward Davis. Check that out. You guys won't be disappointed. You guys will get major, major, major. Every time there's a free book, they post it. If there's a cheap read, they post it. And they let you know how they felt about the book. So it's really, really a good thing. So check those out. Okay, let's see. Where are we going from here? Fan questions. Let's start there. Okay. Let's start with Hollow May. She asked, what is your writing routine like? Okay. Hollow. I call my son Monkey. I always have since he was little. Monkey just went back to school this past Tuesday, so I've gotten a few days of getting back into my normal year-long routine. And it consists of a few things. Sweats or pajamas. Thermal, fuzzy, you know, warm, something to keep you warm, but something that's got to be really comfortable. Everyone, they keep laughing at me because I say my fuzzy socks, and I mean it. I have Eeyore fuzzy, and these are the softest socks ever, but they keep your feet so warm. So my fuzzy socks, and usually I have my Eeyore slippers over top of them, which is hysterical. I always have my coffee as part of my writing routine, and I have this. And everyone's like, you don't have like the Nano or Touch? No, I have the basic little pink iPod with a little, you guys can tell I'm attached to pink, right? I just have this normal one, and if the radio is not on, that's in, and I have my pad and my pen, because I'm always scribbling things out before I put it in, before I type anything out. I need to make sure that A is going to, you know, reach B in the right way, and make sure I don't leave anything out. So, pen, paper, my iPod, coffee, socks, comfy clothes. And no phone or Facebook. The past couple of days, everyone's like, oh my God, you haven't been on Facebook that much. Well, and I haven't, because I have big book news to let you guys in on. And that's, you guys will be able to tell when I have big things going, because I won't be on Facebook, hardly ever. So Hollow, that was for you. Thank you so much. And I know that the other ones are going to answer, Jeff, Willow, and Jen are going to answer that same question as well. Because I think it's really interesting to see our different writing processes and our writing routines. So thank you for that question. Mwah. Jamie Cross wanted to know, how do you come up with your stories? And that's interesting for each of us, because the whole thing with Compulsion was just me sitting in a park, and part of it came from sitting in a park and watching people react and interact with each other. Another part of it did come from a dream. Some of it came from watching my family, which all of our families are, you know, just out there a little bit. Supernatural Society was actually, the beginning of it was from a dream. The rest of it came from a song. And that song will be listed on the page when Supernatural Society is released. But we get ideas from everything. We'll hear a song, somebody will say something funny, and it just takes your mind in a whole new direction. Watching a show, seeing a commercial. There was a picture somebody posted, and within 10 minutes I was going through to Willow, and I'm like, oh my God, I can make a story of this, and it can go this way. And I'm convinced that most writers, we're OCD and we're ADD. So, because we just have a brain that just works differently than a lot of other people, so quite frankly. But thank you so much for that question, Jamie. I hope that I answered it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I have ADD, so I hope I did. If not, just let me know in a comment underneath of this. Alright, Lori Fern, or Fen, when did you know that you wanted to be a writer? Oh gosh. I don't think I ever knew that I still don't think that I want to be a writer. I'm a storyteller. To me, writers are Charles Dickens, the Bronte sisters, Shakespeare, people from classic literature that they had a way with their words that made your heart melt, or could make you cry and feel emotion, real emotion. So right now I don't think that I have actually achieved the goal of writer, but storyteller. I'm pretty good at telling a tale. So that's kind of where I am. But thank you for your question. Thank you for thinking that I was a writer. I really appreciate it. Okay, now on to Lisa Markson. She left this question on Jen's blog, and I deliberately didn't answer because I wanted to wait until I made sure that I had some more firm information to give. Okay, I know that you guys got a sneak peek to see that Harvest Moon's document is completely done and ready, but it can't go up until after Compulsion goes up, because the epilogue and the prologue, you guys won't really, if you haven't read Compulsion yet, you guys won't understand it. So Harvest Moon is sitting, waiting for Compulsion to be released. And I am happy to tell you that within 10 days, Compulsion will be re-released. Via ebook only right now, because it's going to take a little bit of time to get it into print, but it will be in print with not long after that. I do all of my own formatting, so, and it's time consuming to get the formatting done. But I just got it back from Compulsion, back from the editor. We've gone through the big things, now we're going through the little things. So within 10 days it'll be up there. And you guys will see when it's up there, because I will post Amazon's link everywhere. And then within just a couple of days I'm going to put Harvest Moon up and let it release. I think you guys have waited long enough. Scottish Gold Editing has gone through, and they've been editing like crazy for me, because Ghosts from My Past is going to the editor tomorrow. Supernatural Society has gone through its first round of editing, and it's going back through again. So within the next 2 weeks, you guys are going to get hit really hard with me, because Compulsion will be out, Harvest Moon, Supernatural Society Part 1, and Ghosts from My Past. Plus, right now I'm in the middle of working on a really special project with 3 other authors. It's a short story, 4 short stories, horror stories, which is unique for me because I'm not used to doing it. But it's been really, really fun. And I can't tell you the title of it because we're just going to hit you with that too. Willow, Jen, and I have been working on an anthology together. And then we have one more that we're getting ready to start going into the mapping, plotting phase with Willow, Jen, Jeff, and I. So this should be absolutely hysterical and super fun. So keep your eyes open for that. Okay. So I hope that answered your question, Lisa. Within 10 days of you seeing this, it will be out and live, and I promise that I will post a link everywhere. But because you asked that question, as soon as it goes live, I will send you a copy on me for being so interested in and waiting for it, and thank you so much. Okay, so now let's get into showcasing a few books, shall we? Since we just talked about mine, I guess we'll hit me first. Haunted Moon. I know you guys have seen the new cover for Haunted Moon everywhere, and the new covers are getting ready to go in for my bookshelf. So Haunted Moon is doing really well still. You guys are downloading like crazy. I'm hoping that I can get enough people to do the price match links over in the UK, because our UK friends across the pond, they're not getting it free, and I really want them to have it free too. So if you guys wouldn't mind taking the link for Sony and Barnes & Noble over to the UK site and putting it in the price match, that will help our friends in the UK get it free as well, and that's something that I so desperately want for them. So please, please, please. My doctor saw this for the first time, and he got the biggest kick out of the fact that the picture of me is on the back. It was really, really cute. Okay, my good buddy. He's like my big brother. This is J.H. Glaze. This is the Spirit Box. And I know you saw some of the stuff up there that no one else is supposed to know about on my dry erase board. But this is the John Hazard series. This is the first book. The second book is Northwest. The third book is Send No Angel, which is scheduled for release anytime. He's also working on a paranormal romance, which is different for Jeff as well, so I'm excited to read that because I know that Jeff can do anything he puts his mind to. So keep your eyes peeled for him, and his link is on my blog, so make sure you guys check him out and download like crazy, guys. Okay. Jennifer Malone, right? Vampire Hunter's Daughter. I really, really love this. And I love the fact that she did it in a serial novel, because you don't see a lot of that anymore. And I personally love it. And that's how Supernatural Society is coming out. It's coming out in parts. And then the finished product, again, will be one print book like this, or a complete collection on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and things like that. But I love it because you literally get the first part for free. To see if you're interested in the story, to see if it takes you where you want to go. And everyone loves Chloe, and I know that Chloe's getting ready to go to Arcadia Falls. And I have a secret that I can't really go into detail, but I think that Chloe might meet some people from the Moon Coven. Maybe. So keep your eyes peeled on this. Make sure you go to the link on the blog for Jen and download The Vampire Hunter's Daughter. And I know that The Birth of Jaden is getting ready to get a makeover. It's getting a new cover, and it's going into rounds of edits and things like that. So I'm really excited because she's talked to me about that, and so I know what looks like is going down the pike. Willow Cross, my Willow. The Dark Gift series. This is the second full-length novel. The third, I can't even talk tonight. The third full-length novel, Legacy, I know is in the works now. The first one was Birthright, and these are doing amazing. There are two companions that go with this. The first one is Afterlife, and it is free in the US and in the UK. The second one was just released last week. It's called The Bloodstone Oracle, and you're getting little snippets, little backstory portions of characters in here that people fell in love with and asked Willow if she would write, kind of like the companions to the Moon Coven, and she did, and they're amazing. Plus, I know that her Oceans of Red series is getting cover remakes, and I've seen them. And the third one should be coming out anytime. So keep your eyes peeled for that too. And I know that she's doing a part 2 to Haunted, which I'm really excited about. We're like in a race to try to get them out. Her Haunted 2 and Ghost from My Past. So it's really, really good because we keep each other going. So all four of us, we just, are you guys moving? Yeah, we're doing it. So her link is on the blog. Go check out Willow. She's got a lot of books. There's another series, It's a Higher Calling, and it's just amazing. All of the books are incredible. So please go check them out. The links are on the blog as always. All right, what are we doing now? Let me have a drink of coffee because that was a lot of talking, guys. A lot of talking. So you guys will have to let me know in comments what you guys thought of my burglar. What all you guys got to see. You guys will have to let me know what you guys thought of it. Okay. Now we're going to go on to our feature books, which I know everybody is waiting for. Okay. This first book is a traditionally published author, and we've all seen the movie, we've all heard the soundtrack, and if you guys thought you needed tissues for the movie, you need to get at least triple the amount for the book, because Cecilia Ahern knocked it out of the park with P.S. I Love You. And I am not normally a romance read kind of girl unless it's got some sort of paranormal twist to it. This book held my attention, made me cry. It drugged me through every emotion possible, and I am absolutely in love with it. I read this at least once a year, just for the sheer emotional effect value. So her link, Cecilia's links are on the blog. Make sure you guys check her out. Give her pages a like. Go over and like and tag her on Amazon. Same with our books. If you guys could go like and tag them, like the author pages, like the book pages. It helps out when it's coming to Amazon when they're recommending books. You can't go wrong, and you can help support an indie author that way, or a trad pub author. So make sure you guys grab that book. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about an author. I want to get the traditionally published authors out of the way first. And I know that everybody is in love with this next series. Most everybody. And if you're not, that's okay. But somebody asked me the other day, am I a Twihard? Yes. I proudly am a Twihard, so we're going to talk about Twilight. I am so much so a Twihard. My Bichon Verger, his name is Cullen Edward. Stephanie did something amazing with this book, and people can criticize all they want to. She brought another generation into the paranormal love for things. You guys hear the phone going off. It doesn't end around here just because I'm doing this. It just keeps going. She brought another generation into this. So I'm very thankful to her for that. And it's not for bringing them into the paranormal love of things. She brought another generation of readers into reading, which warms my heart because I have a 10-year-old and I want him to read. And if someone brings him into that, then I can't help but be thankful to that author. So Stephanie, if you ever see this, which you probably never will, mwah, you did great, girl. Wonderful. And the host is really good too. I know that Kat Miller, her and I are good friends too. She has this big thing about the host. She's in love with it. I would love to see, though, if you pulled Midnight Sun out, because I would so buy it in a heartbeat and read all night long. The other one that I liked was the short second life of Bree Tanner. This gave a lot of answers to a lot of questions, but I loved Bree's character, and even though it was short-lived, I loved it. So all of her links. The link that I have to a fan page on there is actually a fan page. I'm not sure if it is. I know that it's run by fans, and I also know that they're very author-friendly and very supportive of everyone, so I wanted to make sure that I put that up there, because I don't know if Stephanie actually has her page out there for everyone. If this is her page, then awesome. If not, this is one of the best Stephanie Meyer pages that I've found on Facebook, so check them out, give them a hi, give them a like, love, and we'll leave it there. Okay, now I have 3 more authors that I'm getting ready to feature, and 2 of them have 2 books, and 1 of them has 1 book, and I cannot tell you which one of these authors I love more, because all 3 of these ladies are strong. All 3 of these ladies have written exemplary books. They are all 3 sweet, funny, caring, loving, respectable, and I'm really proud to say that all 3 of them are my friends. So let's go on. Like I said, I could not pick between the 3 of them because they're all 3 amazing. So let's move on, and I'll show you who I'm talking about. Okay, first one, my girl Stacey Rourke. She is so funny. It really is like, she's like the Carol Burnett in the author world. She's hysterical. She wrote The Conduit, and the little one-liners that Celeste has in here in the Griffin series is comical. Now, I need to let you guys know that the Conduit has gotten a makeover, so it has a new cover, so it matches better. Embrace. And I will have my review up for these books very soon, because I had just finished The Conduit yesterday and I wrote down my my thoughts on it, and I can honestly tell you that both books will be getting 5 stars from me, which is hard because 5 stars for me, I have to want to go, you have to make me want to go buy the paperback of the book to then achieve a 5 star for me. And if I didn't have them, and Stacy was very kind and sent them to me, and I had the books on my Kindle, so, but she was very kind, oh crap, and sent them to me. I almost bit my tongue off. I would have bought them because they're that good. And she has a novella that's coming out in September, and then Sacrifice, the 3rd full-length novel of this in the Griffin series, is coming out in November. The short is coming out in September, and the full-length is coming out in November. I cannot stress to you, guys, go get these books. You will laugh hysterically. I mean, without question. I love Stacy, and I love these books, and my husband is reading Conduit now, so I had to steal it from him so that I could show it to you guys. He is loving it big time, so she is an author to watch for, because I'm telling you, she's climbing up the ranks, and people don't realize this, that they're coming, these authors that no one is paying a lot of attention to, they're coming out of the shadows, and they are taking over, and it is awesome to watch. Stacy is one of them. Okay, this next author I met through a fellow author, Joanne Buchanan, and I grabbed the first book and read it and cried and fell in love with Claudia. So those of you out there who know who I'm talking about, you guys will know that I'm talking about Mary Ting's The Crossroad Claudia. The Crossroads Saga, it is heartwarming, heart-wrenching. Mary is the sweetest person in the world. I mean, she'll do anything for anybody to help anyone out. She is, without question, the sweetest person in the world. I absolutely adore her. So, mwah, Mary, love you. And I love her books. If you guys have not read this yet, you guys are seriously slacking. These books are incredible. This is the first one, Crossroads, and then we continue the journey in between. And I'm actually on this book right now, and I had to send my husband out to the store to go get more tissues because I love the story. It's so heartfelt. It kind of reminds me almost, her writing reminds me a little bit of Cecilia Ahern. The way that she can bring you into a story, the way that she can bring emotions to the surface, it's amazing. And I am in love with that series. Okay, the last book that I am going to feature, I have on my Kindle. But you can't see the cover that great. So I have a card, and I'm going to show you who this book is. And I have read this book, and I am ordering it in print because I want it autographed by the author. And that is Creatura. Have you guys taken a bite from the Sinful Fruit by Neely Cab? Not only is Neely an amazingly sweet person and caring and loving and very, what you see of Neely on Facebook is honestly how she is. I have talked to her on the phone, and she is absolutely adorable. I would love to like make her like this big and put her on my desk because she is a doll. Absolutely a doll. I love her. And she has created an amazing world. Isis, all the pictures that I see of Isis, I'm like, that's exactly how I pictured Isis. It's perfect. And I actually was lucky enough to get a poem by David Chios. And so this is something that my husband just picked up. It's on my bed. He just picked up the frame that this is going in, and I wanted it in a pearl white, like a mother of pearl outlay frame, because I just thought it would look so beautiful in there. And look at the little feather. And this was done back in January for me, and it's called Of Kimberly's Compulsion. In a peeve, the beat of mind compulsion, delirious, psychotic, with onset convulsion, I ask them reject her poisoned emulsion. Kimberly, that venom have caused an implosion, atoms thrilling mine veins into motion, yet she unaware of all mine emotion. Mine eyes blink, stare with unreserved commotion, and she unaware of mine undying devotion. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry, but David Chios, if they gave me a form right now to say who is your favorite book male, he wins. Hands down, he wins. That is absolutely amazing, and I am in love with David Chios, and I don't care that he's a fictional character. Mwah, David. So yeah, there you guys have it. That's what's going on this week. Enjoy your journey into my crazy land. Instead of Candyland, it's crazy land. I hope that you guys have had a good time. I hope that you guys had a good time with the burglar who snuck around and showed you all kinds of stuff. Don't forget to keep leaving those comments. Enter the Rafflecopter giveaway. Hit the giveaway tabs at the top. Let me know what you think. If there's questions you guys want answered, don't forget to stop by the fan page and say hi. I love seeing you guys there. And help spread the word for any and all of the authors you guys have seen today. Until next time, guys, as always, I love you very much. Thank you so much for supporting me, and twitchy witchy kisses. Mwah! The next time I'll see you guys will be in fall. Bye!